Well, coming up on this week's show, we are on an African safari. Well, not really, but about as close as you can get to one in Ohio. We are visiting the wilds and Zanesville, the surrounding areas, and it's, of course, Lorena Sternwheeler Festival coming up, and we visit that as well. The Lorena Sternwheeler can carry 75 passengers, is 104 feet long, and a total of 17 feet wide. This Muskingum County treasure travels up the historic Muskingum River. Out and About Columbus boarded the Sternwheeler with Captain Bill Page to learn more about the boat's history.
Well, the Lorena originally was a push boat down in Arkansas, and some people in Zanesville got together and decided they'd like to have a Sternwheeler up here. So they arranged to buy it, brought it up the river to Zanesville about 1976. Been here ever since. It started in Lower Pool and become very popular. That winter we had a pretty harsh winter, and it almost upset because of the ice in the Lower Pool. So we brought it up here, closer to downtown, and it's been here ever since. Been quite an attraction for us. Well, you would have to call the Chamber of Commerce if you're coming any distance to get a schedule of when we're running, because we have periodic public rides, we have dinner cruises, we have lunch cruises, we have twilight cruises. Then you can charter the boat for any length of time that you like to do that, an hour, 2 hours, for parties or whatever you'd like to do. We've had weddings, birthday parties, you name it. It's been on this boat. Well, there's a lot to do. First we have the wilds, which is right outside Zanesville, which is the exotic animal park where you can, where the wild animals are, and you can go do that. We've got potteries, we've got Contrail has a beautiful museum here who builds some phenomenal statues. Some of those are still in the park that you might see. So there's plenty to do in Zanesville. And of course downtown restaurants and plenty of motels and all that. A lot of good shopping. I would call the Chamber of Commerce 800-743-2303. And they'll give you all the information you need and send you brochures or whatever you like.
Tired of doing the same thing every weekend? Try something new. Check out the event calendar at outandaboutcolumbus.com for the latest events and information. Weasel Boy Brewery Company was founded in 2006, and it's known for its crafty blonde beers and live events. Weasel Boy's brewmaster, Jay Wentz, told us more about their most popular brews and why Weasel Boy is located in the heart of Zanesville.
Well, I'm born and raised in Zanesville, and I honestly never thought that the town could really support a brew pub. But we started to see trends changing. We started to see kind of a rise in the artistic community, a lot of artists, a lot of music. We started to see local watering holes and carryouts starting to carry a better selection and a broader selection of good quality craft beers. So we finally just kind of decided that we should look into this. We were, passionate craft beer people and passionate home brewers. Our two best-selling beers are moderate alcohol, smooth drinking, approachable beers. One's called Plaid Ferret Scottish Ale, and the other is Ornery Otter Blonde Ale. They're both very similar in body and in alcoholic content, but they have very different flavors. The Scottish is a little sweeter, a little bit caramel, some hints of roastiness, and the Blonde is just a very malty, slightly sweet beer, easy to drink, easy to acclimate to, especially if you're coming from the mainstream big beers. We're technically a brew pub pizzeria. We do have shorter hours than a lot of places, but no reservations required. Just come in, sit down. We have table service. You can sit at the bar. I think one of the biggest things that's setting us apart right now is our attention to the local art scene and music. We really are big on music here. We feature music every weekend, sometimes through the week. We have music right now really from across the country. We have a lot of local regional acts, and we also have some traveling acts that come through that we book in. So to us, the arts, the music really went along with the whole persona of craft beer. It sets itself apart from the mainstream, and live music was just something that we felt was lacking in Zanesville right now.
Stay up to date with all the latest news, events, and information from Out and About Columbus by liking us on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Out and About Columbus. The inn at Dresden is an important part of heritage associated with Muskingum County. The unique features of the home include 10 guest rooms, movie room, full-size kitchen, and a wraparound porch. Out and About Columbus met up with innkeeper James Madigan, who showed us around the inn.
Originally, this was Dave Longaberger's home, and then in 1996, he sold it with the strict purpose of turning it into a bed and breakfast. We are part of Select Registry. Those are distinguished inns throughout in North America, and they're also in Canada. Our premium rooms are at the highest level. They have views, and some of them have wraparound porches. All the rooms are self-contained. They all have ensuite bathrooms and showers and jacuzzis. And then as you come down another couple levels, the rooms are just as unique. Like one room is called the Zane Grey room. That used to be his library. And then there's the clubhouse room, which has a golf motif. And then the lodge room had his spa and sauna in it. Where his formal dining room was, we turned that into a media room because we didn't really have a room where you could gather. You know, if you were coming with another couple or family members. So it was sort of a gathering place. Plus we have a large deck out back. It's 9,000 square feet. It's two levels. It's covered. So when the weather's good and people go out there and congregate and, you know, have a glass of wine or read a book or watch the deer. We offer a full sit-down plated breakfast in the morning. I usually do one main entree, then a couple of baked goods and fruit and juice and coffee and tea. Each evening we do a wine and cheese reception for the guests, and that's usually around 6 o'clock in the evening. And then we also offer dinner to our guests. We're not open to the public, but we do offer dinner. In other words, you have to stay here in order to eat dinner. And I keep a limited menu, but it's I have 6 or 7 items on it. It's a 3-course meal. And it sort of saves people, especially if they've been driving, they've been on the road for 6-7 hours, they don't want to come in, check in, and go out. And that sort of helps them to do that where they don't have to get up and go out again.
Want to learn more about any of today's show guests? Go to outandaboutcolumbus.com. Kokona's Furniture was voted the National Home Furnishing Association's National Retailer of the Year this past year. Because of their unparalleled selection, Kokona's Furniture has satisfied their customers for generations. Out and About Columbus interviewed Randy Kokonas, who told us all about the company's history and giant warehouse.
You know, I think the average size furniture store is like 20 to 30,000 square feet. Even the bigger stores in Columbus are like 40 to 50,000 square feet. Well, our showroom, all in one floor, encompasses over 70,000 square feet. So the selection is just tremendous as far as when customers come in, we're always hearing this, wow, I never dreamed, I never realized this store would be this big. Everything from, we say from Ashley to Flex Steel. You know, we carry some lower end product, but we also carry some nicer higher end product for the consumers that want the better stuff. And we have a vast majority of all of that. Most of the merchandise we have on display, we carry in stock. Our warehouse is right behind our store, so it's immediate gratification. If a customer wants to take it with them, they can take it exactly when they buy it. Or we have delivery services. We go in the Columbus area. We cover a huge area of southeast and east central Ohio. Another advantage our customers have is we're a member of Furniture First, which is one of the nation's largest buying groups. So we get the best prices, so that in turn allows us to offer our customers a better price than maybe they would get in some of the bigger city stores. We have a little cafe named after my dad. That's an area where customers can go and relax. We have cookies and coffee and pop and water and everything for them. And we actually just broke ground on a new store in Heath, Ohio on Route 79 near Buckeye Lake. And it's going to be around 30,000 square feet, so it'll be about half the size of the store. So what we'll do there is take the best of this store and take it there and also expand into some more maybe lakey things and more resort area type merchandise too. From the National Home Furnishing Association, we were just named National Furniture Retailer of the Year in 2013. There's over 2,000 members in the organization, so from all over the country, and it's pretty humbling and pretty gratifying to have been selected. There's a lot of people, and I look at the list of past recipients, and it's wow. You know, it's pretty awesome.
If you've missed any of today's show, you can watch it online anytime. Outandaboutcolumbus.com. Located just a few minutes from State Route 93 outside Adamsville is the KD Guest Ranch. This unique ranch has been bringing the West to the East with a variety of activities, cozy places for guests to stay, and create their own experience. Out and About Columbus spoke with Carrie Berkey about what all the ranch has to offer.
Dave and I opened KD Guest Ranch 7 years ago with the purpose to allow people to come from all over the country to our little piece of paradise here. Most families are a couple generations removed from a farm these days, so we want to open our doors and allow that avenue to let people come and experience the rural Western lifestyle of farming and ranching. We offer all-inclusive vacations. In the summertime, we do 4- and 6-day stays, and in the spring and the fall, we have 2-night minimums. People come here and do 2 horseback riding activities a day, whether it's trail riding or team penning, and we can accommodate all levels of riders, and they get to see the beautiful scenery of southeastern Ohio from the back of a horse. Well, we have a little bit of everything for anybody. We've got a 2-acre pond with fishing and paddle boats and canoes, and you can also swim in it. We do roping lessons on the ground. We also have a mechanical bull provided by Ohio Bull Shifters. We do horse painting, finger painting for a kids' activity that they actually get to paint up a horse. We have kind of evening entertainment, bonfires, movie night, poker night, that sort of stuff. And we also have a swimming pool and a hot tub right here on the premises. Each family that comes here would have their own private log cabin to stay in while they're here. We provide 3 home-cooked meals a day. The main lodge is kind of the central gathering place. That's where all the meals are served. We also have a kind of a rec area with a pool table and a poker table, a library, sitting room area. We also have a massage therapist and an exercise room. And then there's always just the view from the porches, whether you want to sit in a rocking chair and just relax while you're here. Well, our motto is bringing the West to the East. There's not too many guest ranches east of the Mississippi, so that's the opportunity for us to have that experience and not have to travel near as far to get there.
Longaberger Basket is home to the largest basket company in the world. The homestead offers meals, basket weaving, and shopping experiences for everyone that walks through its doors. Out and About Columbus was honored to meet Brenton Baker, who informed us about the latest events coming up at Longaberger this summer.
Well, Longaberger Homestead is just an easy drive, about an hour east of Columbus, right down Route 161, Route 16, and here we are, a little piece of heaven just not far from the city. We're like the best kept secret in Columbus. We've got obviously our manufacturing campus where you can see basket making, hundreds of basket makers working on their American craft, weaving baskets of all different shapes, sizes, and colors. And then here at Longaberger Homestead, we've got restaurants. You can have a meal, whether you want, down home cooking at Miller's Homestead Restaurant or something faster at the deli. And of course, the bakery full of baked goodies is unbelievable. You can make your own basket in our Make a Basket shop. There's entertainment, shopping like you can't believe. Every kind of shopping. There's Longaberger products. There's unique items that our buyers found from all over the place, things that you're not going to find anywhere else. And it's really just a shopping, dining, and entertainment complex. Well, we have several big events and then several shopping events over the course of the year. We've had our Spring Fling, which was a lot of fun. We just completed our Great American Picnic celebration. There was about 8,000 people here, and we unfurled the world's biggest American flag. It was incredible. Coming up next, the weekend of July 4th, we have a Corvette car show. And then we have Heritage Days in September, the weekend of the 7th. And then in October, we have our Horizon of Hope 5K run walk, and there's a silent auction, and all raising money for breast cancer awareness. It's all on our website at longaberger.com/visit us or longabergerhomestead.com. It's all there. We've got all of our calendar of events, our shopping events, directions, hours of operation, menu options for the restaurants. Everything is there.
Ohio's premier outdoor event facility and campground is just a short 30-mile drive from Columbus. Cardinal Center Campground and Shooting Center in Marengo. Take the family and enjoy today. Northstar Pizza is known for their specialty pizzas and homemade soft-serve ice cream. The pizzeria has 2 levels and an outdoor patio that sits along the water. Out and About Columbus enjoyed a bite of food and talked with Sheena Cohen and Joanne Regal about what makes their pizza so unique.
Well, we started about 5 years ago. We had a little concrete block building in front of this one here. We were open just evenings and weekends, and we offered primarily just the pizza and breadsticks. And then it grew, customers, menu, the business, it just grew so much that we had to do something else, so we built this building here. Our menu has grown as well. We offer a wide variety of items for not only breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and desserts. Our customers can come in and eat inside or out on the deck overlooking the Muskingum River. We have a boat dock down here that anyone who is enjoying a day on the river can come and dock. We also offer catering. We've done some catering outside, at different places people need or want. And we also have a room upstairs that we cater to small groups, that we can also handle that.
We hand make all the dough daily. We have fresh tomatoes in our sauce. Nothing's ever frozen. We use premium meats on all of our pizza toppings.
We have a variety of homemade items. We do make our own noodles for beef and noodles. We make our own lasagna. We have pulled pork that we make our own barbecue sauce for.
Strombolis are made with our pizza dough.
I would always suggest try the pizza first. It's something that we started out with, and it is very, very good. I think it's kind of a unique taste from around here that it's really different from any of your chain pizza places. It's quite unique, so I would suggest that.
OutandAboutColumbus.com is your inside source for all of Columbus entertainment, events, and information. Check it out now. Ohio Pottery is your one-stop pottery shop right off the original National Road, featuring Fiesta-style kitchenware, garden globes, and a variety of wines. Owner Mary Ellen Weingartner knows how to keep her customers coming back for more and informed us about the season's most popular products.
We do focus on some locally manufactured pottery. At one time, this area was the pottery center of the world, so we still have companies that are manufacturing here. We feature Ohio stoneware. It is the crockery from everything from a 10-ounce crock to a 10-gallon crock. In addition, we have glazed bird baths, which you will see outdoors. There is also a kitchenware line from Ohio Stoneware. Locally manufactured, oven-proof, microwave safe, dishwasher safe, and detergent safe. So it's wonderful to have these local products available. One of the things that we really focus on here is Fiesta ware. Fiesta dinnerware, which is made nearby in the state of West Virginia, is the beautiful colored dinnerware that you see sets a very festive table, fabulous quality, and we have great prices on that product. Also, if you look around here, you will see that there are flower pots, bird baths, a variety of outdoor lawn decorations. We offer something that's a little bit different. We sell locally made wines. This business is a business of 56 years. I have been in this location for 34 years, so a family business. We are located on the National Road, and lots of people like to travel on that scenic byway as they are passing through the state of Ohio. And it's fun for them to stop at one of these outlets because there aren't so many of them left anymore.
Tired of doing the same thing every weekend? Try something new. Check out the event calendar at OutandAboutColumbus.com for the latest events and information. The Barn Grill is known for its outstanding pizza and unique decor throughout the restaurant. I talked with the Barn's owner, Bill Steed, about the upcoming live events that the Barn has coming up for patio season and happy hour specials that are taking place during the summer.
You've had this place a number of years. I imagine this is probably a Zanesville favorite, right?
It's pretty much a favorite. We have a lot of clientele, good clientele. I've been here since 1984, January of 84. I'm real proud of the place and proud of our clients.
Yeah, we got a lot of people coming from Columbus up here for the Lorena Sternwheeler Festival.
Yep.
And this would be a great place to come and hang out if you're coming up for the festival, right?
It sure would be, yes. We get a lot of people like Sundays that take rides, and a lot of people on bikes stop in Sundays from Mount Vernon and Marietta and Columbus, and got people from everywhere. And we've been here long enough that people know it, and they kind of put it into their routine. If they're coming through town, they stop here and enjoy a meal or a beverage with us, and it seems to work pretty well for us.
Because I know one of the big specialties of the house is pizza here. So tell us how it got to be that way. And I know you got an old recipe, right?
Yeah, I got Nick from Nicoletti's. He had a pine pizza back in the 1960s. He started it, and very successful. And he come to work for me about 15 years ago and brought his recipes with him. And we're still using them from 1960, the same recipe, and it's just working very well. We had this new part on in 05. Put a drive-through window up then, and
this looks like you got a little stage and everything, so you must have some live music here.
Yeah, we do entertainment on the weekends a lot of times. Like Friday after work parties, we always do 6 to 10, just like to say thank you, give a reasonable price, reasonable food, and just to say thanks to all the people. And then a lot of times, maybe on the weekends, different times, we'll run a small band, a local band, or we'll just have entertainment, sometimes a DJ, and just something to keep it more lively.
Yeah.
If you've missed any of today's show, you can watch it online anytime. OutandAboutColumbus.com. The Wilds is the best place to learn, explore, and stay in southeastern Ohio. Whether you want to feed a giraffe or see a rhino while ziplining overhead, the Wilds offers true adventure to everyone. I was able to experience some of these adventures included at the Wilds firsthand with the Director of Animal Management, Dan Beadham.
Tell us, what was the inspiration for the Wilds?
Well, it's really interesting. The Wilds is located on probably 10,000 acres of reclaimed mine land, and there was a really forward-thinking group of people many years ago who got together and said, we want to see it reclaimed, but we want to also see it become as a place to learn and teach people about conservation, the science of conservation. We got involved with a number of different endangered species, so we have a great mix of kind of animals you might see in a zoo, but in a very different setting. The tour here is one where we actually take you around, and you have a number of different options. You can ride one of our closed buses. We have open air buses. We have some special tours where you can ride around on the back of a truck and actually ride out in the middle of pasture with the animals. You go where the animals are, and the guides are really knowledgeable and can tell you all about what you're seeing right then and there. So it's a really kind of in the moment experience.
Yeah, I think one of the things that impressed me, it was just amazing how close that you get to these animals, how they'll literally stand in the road, and they're as comfortable as they can be with human beings.
They are. They're very used to the animals that are used to the vehicles here and used to seeing them go by. They don't feel threatened by them at all, and so it does give people a real chance to get a good up close look at these animals.
It's kind of fun too, feeding the animals. I mean, where else can you do that at?
Well, you're out with us on the Wild Side tour, and you do get a chance to do that. And one of our giraffes, right up there with the vehicle, knew we had the food, so she was there to check it out. So we know that we're a ways away from where a lot of people live, so we do have some lodging options. We have a lodge. We've got the overnight accommodations at Nomad Ridge, which is kind of like a bed and breakfast setup. Again, check the website out. And then we have some other things for people to do, whether it's zip lining or horseback safari or going out on one of our fishing excursions. Lots of different things for people to do and see in this area. It's a beautiful part of Ohio.
For more information about this or any of our guests, go to our website, OutandAboutColumbus.com.
Wade's Clothing and Boutique is located in the heart of Zanesville. The men's warehouse is all about the perfect fit, and the woman's boutique offers a good selection of jewelry, Vera Bradley items, and one-of-a-kind pieces. I talked with Jay Benson and Doug Pickrell about the store's history.
Well, we all know where the best-dressed people go in Zanesville. We are Wade's Clothing, and Doug and Jay are joining us to talk about this great store. And, of course, the Lorena Sternwheeler Festival is coming up. A lot of people may want to look right for the festival, right?
Sure, absolutely. Mike, I'll tell you, though, actually, our customers come from a lot further away than just Zanesville. Probably 60% of our business is outside Muskingum County. We have people all the way to the river to the east. We have folks that come in from Columbus, and we actually have customers that come to us from Akron and as far away as Chicago. We'll begin our 40th year of operation in September.
You guys must be doing something right.
The store has a rich history of specialty men's and women's clothing.
Yeah. Well, Jay, 40 years. Why do you think it's been going that long? What do you think the biggest plus to this is?
Well, I think two things, Mike. Really, one, the quality. We shop the world for the best quality suits, sweaters, sportswear. If you were to take a look through our inventory, you'd find sweaters from Peru, you'd find suits from Italy, you'd find ties from Italy, from Europe. We shop the world looking for the best men's and women's clothing and fashions, and we look for good quality, and then things that we can sell at a good value to our customers. We also carry a lot of American brands, Hart Schaffner marks. We carry things as Buffalo Jackson shoes. They're made with American bison.
Our general manager's been with us, been with the store 29 years. He's a master fitter, and he knows sizing, and we have a great sales team that are here to assist.
Stay up to date with all the latest news, events, and information from Out and About Columbus by liking us on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Out and About Columbus. Crystal Springs Golf Course is a beautiful 18-hole link-style golf course that is located within the winding hills of western Muskingum County. Crystal Springs owner Dan Scottsberry gave Out and About Columbus the key points that make Crystal Springs Golf Course unique.
We're a link-style golf course with bent grass fairways and our tees are bent. It has a lot of elevation changes to it. From the tee to the green, there's some awesome views. When you come out, with it being a country setting, there's not houses around, so it makes it nice because you get the quietness of the country, but you have the golf and the views. They're just spectacular. People, when they pull into the parking lot, talk about how pretty it is when they get out of the car and look out. You can see about 90% of the golf course from the parking lot into the clubhouse, so it makes it to where when you get out, you see what you're going to be playing. And with it being a link style, it's a lot open. It's still tough because there's a lot of water. We have 9 lakes, ponds and lakes. Actually, we get compliments on a lot of holes. Number 9 is kind of our signature hole. It's you hit off an elevated tee. The lake runs all the way up the right side, and then it's protected by water in the front and behind. So it's just from the tee, with it being elevated, it's very pretty. I built the course in 1997, opened it up in 1998. I was actually a hobby farmer and farmed a place. Decided that I wanted to build a golf course. The spring of '97 was very wet, so I had a hard time getting started. But once we got started, I took and moved about 400,000 yards of dirt and built all the lakes, and then I had a company come in and did all the final shaping and built the greens. So that's what give it the aesthetic, pretty views. We're located about 30 miles east of Columbus, right off of Interstate 70. If you're coming from Columbus, you get off at exit 141, and it's, like I say, from the east side of Columbus, it takes you about 30 minutes.
Want to learn more about any of today's show guests? Go to outandaboutcolumbus.com. Bailey's Home Harbor is a festive multi-purpose shop located in Dresden, Ohio. Out and About Columbus talked to Dale Bailey about the variety of products carried at their store and how the idea of bringing the garden aspect of the store outside became a reality.
We have a full-line home decor shop. We have Polish pottery, Jim Shore collectibles, wreaths, candles. We have a full line of outdoor products, wrought iron, lawn and garden signs, and well, during the summer we sell a lot of wrought iron, a lot of the plastic basket sleeves that you see outside. We also sell our what they call warming scents, which is a flameless candle system. It uses a light to light up, make the light, and a fan to blow out the scent, and it's available in every scent you can think of practically. We sell Rabbit Creek products, which is from a company in Kansas. They make dips and mixes, both vegetable and fruit dips. They make fudges, brownie mixes, quick breads, no-bake cheesecake, just about everything you can think of, and they are super easy to make. We're available for after-hour parties. We're available for early morning parties. We also use our garden for those. We can entertain in the garden as well as in the shop. We have a couple real fun products that the kids like. We have called Waiting for Santa. It's a little stocking with their name on it, and then we sell little mantles that those hang on. We sell Maple Landmark letters and trains. It's got a little engine, little caboose, and then spell the name out in between. It even has track that'll sit on, and they seem to be real popular. Kids love them.
Outandaboutcolumbus.com is your inside source for all of Columbus entertainment, events, and information. Check it out now.